Do you tend to take on more work than you can realistically manage? Do you constantly take on new projects, or your boss keeps giving you new obligations? Taking on new obligations more than you can physically handle can cause stress, being burnt out, mistakes, neglecting your main tasks, and many other things that can affect your personal and professional life. If you want to avoid overloading, you have to learn to say no. You need to learn how to say no without it having negative consequences. It's also important to say no in a way that would not cause dissatisfaction in the other person. But how can you do that? Here are a few tips. Number 1, take time to consider the request. It's a good idea to say that you need some time to consider. Think about how much time you would need to complete the task and whether there is a place in your schedule for the new work obligation. To be able to check whether this is or isn't, you'd have to have a schedule. If you say no, with the explanation that you don't have the time to complete the task, the person that is assigning it to you might ask you to go through your schedule together. Therefore, it's very important to always have a schedule. Number 2, offer an alternative. When you are refusing to take on a new obligation, the best thing is to have an alternative solution. If you know how to do it, you can tell them how to complete the task on their own, or offer a person that might be able to help. Number 3, postpone. You can say that you are booked until next month, for example. By saying this, you demonstrate a will to help, but also imply that you are overloaded. Number 4, tell if you are not qualified to do what you're asked to do. It would be much worse if you accept an obligation and not be in a position to complete it than to say no in the first place. So how do you avoid overloading? Take what works for you.